Hey, I'm getting ready to go out on a third date with the guy who wore his wedding ring to the first date, but I need to catch you up on the second date first. And for those of you who don't know about the first date, I went out with a guy and he wore his wedding ring, and he wasn't married, but it turns out that he was recently widowed, just maybe 3 months at the time. And I thought that was much too soon. And there was a few months before the second date. And the second date went really well. We had a blast. We went to a comedy show and dinner. And there were three things that impressed me on the second date. One is he drove a big truck in a parking garage, that has ramps going up. And he scratched his truck and he didn't flip out about it. And the second thing was that when we were in crowded elevators with a lot of people, he always made sure everyone else got off first, and even offered to get off the elevator so other people could get on. And that was really thoughtful. And of course, he was always considerate to me along the way. And then when we were walking from the comedy show to the dinner, a guy begged for money, and my date reached in his wallet and was flipping through the ones, and a big gust of wind came up and blew a 20 out of his wallet, and then the wind stopped and the 20 dropped right beside him, and he picked up the 20 and he handed it to the guy begging for money and said, I guess this must be meant for you. And that was so gracious and kind, and I loved that. And we continued talking for the next week, but after about a week, he texted me and said, he was going to be traveling a lot and just didn't see how he could sustain any sort of relationship, and ended things. And I understood, he's newly widowed and he's traveling a lot. I appreciated that he was straightforward about it. And we kept in loose touch, very loose touch, maybe over 5 months, a couple of rounds of texts, not much. But last week or the week before, he asked me out for in July, and then we were texting some, and then he bumped it up and said he's going to be in town for one day today, and if I could have breakfast with him, and I'm going to breakfast with him. And so normally I wouldn't go out with someone if they waited so long, because all in all, it's like 7 or 8 months from the first date to the third date. That's a long time, and I would just consider that a guy's just really not that into me if that much time had gone by. But he has been traveling, and he has been grieving, and I like the guy. I think he's a really reasonable person. And not that, nice guys can be bad to the woman they're with too, so that doesn't necessarily give him a guaranteed go, but I'm willing to give a good guy another chance. So let me know if you think I'm right to give this guy another chance, or if I should have just shoulda left it alone and not gone out with him. Let me know what you think. Bye. Wish me luck.